Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cakecore SMP. My name is Zenger. I'm excited to show off the base progress here, guys. I've done quite a lot. I'm halfway done with the bottom half of the base. We've now used about 3 double chests of quartz blocks, but our progress is going strong and I couldn't be happier about it. Anyway guys, I have some cool news. The Cakecore SMP advancements have been updated. As you can see, there are 3 new lines of advancements we can complete. We got one for me, one for Caesar, and one for Panda. And since it's me, I figure it makes sense to try and complete my advancements on camera, so let's do it. My first one is to kill an iron golem, so I'm just gonna wait here for an iron golem to spawn in my farm. Revenge on the Avenger. How dare he protect the innocent, kill an iron golem. I'm not sure where Pat decided to go with that, maybe just because I have an iron farm. Although I do this quite a bit. I was trying to get iron golem heads, so I shoot them like that. And there you go, Revenge on the Avenger. And now that we've unlocked one of them, we should be able to see the other 2. Okay. Mending a friendship. Butter him up to avoid bankruptcy. Trade with a villager to get a mending book. Okay. Villain of the village. Don't blame me, blame Mojang. Collect 64 emerald blocks. Nice. Well, those are both things I can easily do. These are my advancements after all, so I guess it makes sense. Okay. Mending book. Oh, it didn't work. Butter him up to avoid bankruptcy. Trade with a villager to get a mending book. Yeah, it didn't work. I just bought a mending book. Well, that's unfortunate. I should be able to just grab one of these though. Oh, and I got my Zenger head, boys. Ready for this? Giant head. Ah, this is fascinating. Look at that. Bottom of my face. You never see this in my videos, but other people see it all the time. If I just look up with my head, you can see a little face pop out. That is terrifying. So guys, I'm actually wanting to make a farm today. I don't actually need a lot of slime, but I want to make a slime farm, and I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of slime chunks right over here. There should be 3 slime chunks actually, in kind of 3 in a line. Starting right here, this chunk, the chunk next to it, and the chunk up there. Those should all be slime chunks. That does cut into my house a little bit, actually. Well, that's unfortunate. Typically, when I build a slime farm, I like to dig it all the way down to bedrock, but obviously having my house here is going to complicate that a little bit. I'm sure I'll think of something because I have a lot of digging to do, so I have a lot of time to think about it. Anyway, I think I'm going to make a live stream happen. Big grindy tasks like digging out 3 chunks is kind of a live stream task, so I'll get to it, and then I'll come back once that live stream is done. And about 3 actual days later, and 3 hours of digging, I have finally completed digging out these 3 chunks. And as you can see, they are all slime chunks, which is very nice. I can imagine 3 chunks is going to be very... Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's going to be quite efficient, I think, honestly. Honestly, I don't even need a farm. I could just come down here and slay these guys myself. Maybe I'll get a slime head eventually doing this as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and start to collect some resources here. So a slime farm should need a bunch of magma blocks. We'll need iron golems in the walls. We'll need to build platforms with lights in them. So we'll either use glowstone or maybe jack-o'-lanterns or something. And then a collection system at the bottom, which is just a little bit of redstone and some rails. Fortunately for my raid farm, I think I might have enough glowstone here. 2 stacks, well, it'll probably be enough. Alright, I should have everything I need, except the golems, never mind. I can actually use the pumpkins here from Caesar's box from Definitely an Eyesore. Oh, by the way, I need to show you guys something about that. As you can see, there's been a development here. Now it's an active crime scene. Yeah, that is very strange. Who would do something like this? This is horrible. Damn, it's really unfortunate that nobody's names are on this sign or anything. That could have been bad. I mean, good for the criminals. I mean, dang it. I mean, that would have been good for the police and whatnot. Hey, wait a minute. Someone else is buying quartz. That is unallowed. Oh, by the way, I managed to sell one of our deal of your lifetime things. So now we only have 1 left. So let's hope that eventually we can sell it. Hey, we're actually making sales here. I got 12 diamonds. Okay. So I've just had the horrible realization that I haven't dug out enough for this farm. So actually starting at Y40, I was supposed to dig in like 5 blocks in and then keep digging down. So yeah, I missed quite a bit. And there we go. Much better. Honestly, I don't even need a slime farm anymore with all the amount of slime I've gotten just from killing the things that attack me while I build this. Alright, it finally stopped raining, so now I'm going to try and put in the magma blocks finally. Okay, real quick, we'll have a minecart track, say on that block, 1 block for the rails, and then here is where the magma will be. So it ended up being something like that, and then we just have to run a bunch of minecarts down here. Every so many blocks or so, we'll have to dig a little bit of a hole, put an iron golem inside of it, and then like put fences to block them off. Alright, I think this should work. I'm gonna make sure I can put the rails in first. Alright, I've got the tracks down. Let's go ahead and see if this works. I just place it there. Let's just hope it makes it all the way. I kind of cheaped out and used a lot of normal rails instead of powered rails in places. And I'm just gonna hope that it doesn't really need them. Looks good, it bounced back. Should make it all the way back. Okay, now we can place all the magma blocks here. Also, these little slimes keep jumping up here and stopping my minecart. And that is very frustrating. So much gold. Can't believe I'm wasting so much gold on powered rails. Oh no. Well, this sucks. I wanted to build a room here, and now there's just a giant freaking lava thing right here. Guess I could patch up most of it. It's just kind of difficult to see. Do magma blocks still have that property where they take the light of the block of the light next to them? Maybe? No, they don't. Okay, whatever. Why'd they ever remove that feature? That was actually kind of a cool feature. Because now this just looks so dull. I mean, it's kind of a cool look. But I would still like to have the option of being able to light stuff up with magma blocks. And then I finished the farm off camera, completely. Why did I do that instead of showing you the entire process of me building this thing? It's simple, really. Personally, when I watch YouTube videos and whatnot, I don't really, enjoy the part where they build the big thing. I mean, to be fair, I assume most everyone here. Why the heck is there a hole here? The server lag seems to cause like ghost blocks like when you place them instead of just when you mine them. I tend to not enjoy watching the big building process of all these things. Like these massive farms that are kind of just repetitive. And I mean, come on, we all know how to make a slime farm, I assume. Just some platforms, some iron golems, some magma blocks. You don't need to watch me do that for 30 minutes. There you go, skipped over all the boring stuff nice and quick. But that worked very, very fast, actually. I went AFK for about an hour, and this is the spoils. It's about double this because we got this other chest over here. And I'm thinking, with all this slime here, why don't we just go set up another temp shop? I don't imagine that this stuff will sell, even better than anything I have in the ridge. But slime is one of those things that some people just don't have, and so it would be kind of nice to have a slime shop on the server. So why don't we just go set one up quick? Look at that! Someone found the ridge coupons. Oh my goodness. What do we got? Someone found them. Nice. My episode where I built this shop actually came out the other day, so I wonder if someone found that by watching the video. Oh, that took a stack of iron as well. Well, we made 1 diamond. Nice. In any case, we need to find a location for our slime shop. And let's see, why not right here? This is kind of in between Pat's 2 shops here. Kind of a nice little spot to set up a temp shop. Since this will, I assume, be a shop that only sells 1 item, we don't need it to be as big as the ridge. This is looking good so far, but I need somewhere to put signs. I guess I could just put one here. I just feel like this area needs just a little bit more. Now that is better. It makes it very clear what we're trying to sell here. 1 stack for 1 diamond, that'll work. Let's go ahead and take a look from the skies. Yep, that's kind of eye-catching, I guess. Let's go ahead and check on our favorite stores here. Oh yes, this is what I'd like to see. Fully stocked nether quartz. Oh yes, fully stocked nether quartz. Nice. Okay, and there's a little bit of feathers in stock again. Always buy those because I can trade those for emeralds. I also made a trade with Pat Nat for these 2 horse heads here, and I'm giving him my jelly cat head. So there we go. Oh cool. There's a mob farm over here. Pat mentioned that someone had built a mob farm. He thought it was me, but I guess it's Caesar. Looks to be functional. So now Panda's selling shulker boxes for 3 diamonds, and he's selling them as the full box, obviously. Which means that buying them for buying shells, that's just like a waste of money. So now what we're gonna have to do, actually I have a better idea. I was gonna just change this to 2 diamonds, but instead, what if we just up the ante and start selling 3 instead of 2? Now you'd have to buy 2 as well, so it's kind of a little scheme there. Very well, now our prices are better than Panda's. We're also just gonna pull a little bit of a prank here on Caesar. I mean, he built his shop out of diorite, so he kind of had it coming. Everyone knows diorite looks like bird poop. And with that, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here. I'm actually quite happy to call it an episode here because I've made quite a lot of progress. Digging out 3 chunks and then making a slime farm is no easy task. But it's working, it's efficient, and I really couldn't be happier with it, honestly. So thank you everyone for watching. My name has been Zenger, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.